Hey, welcome back. Wanted to do another quick video. Sorry about if you caught my previous video. There were some technical difficulties. My mouse just died, but the show must go on. I wanted to go get to this in that previous video, but in this video, I'm going to make a separate video. On your screen, what you see is a YouTube page of a YouTuber Synthetic Man. And long story short, I mean, these guys, and I believe like, Professor Black Truth, Jason Black, I mean, I think it's really Jason Black, but I mean, probably both of them. I mean, these white supremacists, especially now, they're really incompetent. And, with this Trump era, the thing about racism is that you want to you want to keep it hidden. You don't want to just come out and say it. So this is Synthetic Man. I think maybe this year. It's a new year, so maybe like a year ago, I started watching his video, YouTube recommendations. I kind of liked his stuff because him and some other YouTubers, they YouTube gamers or whatever like that. They would just go in deep, digging deep into these games that are just public, these games that are just broken and stuff like that. Anyway, but as I was watching his videos as time went on, I started to notice that he's one of these alt-right type of guys. He hates the wokeness and stuff like that. And to me, wokeness, Jason Black and Professor Black Truth and others, wokeness, that means black, and I do agree. But that means also, to me, that means like those progressive alphabet promoting type stuff like that as well. So let me go back to his page. So as you can see, he has all the stuff right there, and this is him. This is what he looks like. But he recently produced a video, his last video, which is the best and the worst games of 2021, and he just outright says, this game Deathloop, which I guess features a black woman, and I guess it's a black man. He features them, and the game features them, and he outright says it's a decent game, but the reason why he doesn't like it because there's black people.
Games.
Let's take a look at this.
Without further ado, here's the 5th worst game of 2021.
Take a look at this.
I know where they spend. I'm guessing it won't be as easy as hunting them down. Good thing I'm one stubborn.
And notice the MF. They always have to put that in, when you're a black person.
Now, I already know what some of you are thinking. Deathloop is not a bad game.
See, he acknowledges it's not a bad game. So what is his problem?
In fact, I said it for myself that it was pretty good. Well, there's two main reasons I put it on this list. Every game journalist gave this game 10 out of 10 for no reason except one very obvious one. I don't have to say it out loud.
See that? He just comes right out. He doesn't actually say it. He doesn't want to say it. Clearly, because he has a problem with this game because it features black people.
But I've learned this out twice already. And of course, me pointing this out got me a 44% like-dislike ratio on that video.
Look at that. 44% dislike. Look at that.
you can even see that anymore, but I still can. Second reason is that it somehow won 2 categories during the
And just look at him. That's him.
Game Awards. Best.
I mean, these guys, especially these newer and younger generation of white supremacists, they're not that smart. They're not that smart. They're just coming out. You don't just come out with your race like that. You want to hide it. You want to mask it. These guys, these guys they're emotional, and which makes them stupid.
Direction, which you can probably make an okay argument for that one, but much worse, it won Best Game Direction. Further from the truth, the game direction is by far the worst aspect of this game. As I've now explained in 2 other videos, it's a roguelike with almost no roguelike mechanics, no randomization. There's only one way to win the game, despite the whole point of the game being that you're trying to find out how to kill all the visionaries in one day. It's just a series of repetitive side quests that require you to pass days over and over again.
And this is developed by white folks.
Quest, which might as well be fucking automated. Not to mention, it's basically just Dishonored with guns. Very little actual gameplay innovation is here. Almost every power is a power from the Dishonored games, so none of that's new. The stealth is actually worse than Dishonored, with the enemy AI being incredibly simplistic and stupid. And at the end of the day, we're talking about 4 levels that, while they do change significantly depending on the time of day, it's still only 4 locations that are stretched across like 15 hours of gameplay. Is it a bad game? No. But
yeah, it's not a bad game, but it makes his worst game of 2021.
To me, it represents everything wrong with modern Arcane Studios. This might as well be the equivalent of an Oscar bait game. But I already know there's a legion of Redditors that would say that its character selection is completely natural given the style is very 60s, 70s. But Arcane themselves have become much more woke over time. This was evident even from...
It's like, wokeness. It doesn't, for me, it doesn't mean just black. It means, the alphabet stuff. But yeah, wokeness, it means black. So if this game had all white characters, he wouldn't be complaining. He would not be complaining. And the thing about it is, this quote unquote wokeness, he doesn't like it because it's they're trying to shove it down your throat. But see, here's the thing. They're doing the same thing with these white characters. When you see a game, when a game comes out and most or all of the characters are white, that's on purpose. That is an agenda. They're purposely making these characters white. But yet they have, this guy and a lot of other gamers, they don't like it when people purposely make the characters a different skin tone. So that's pretty much it. You guys take care. The only other thing, if you want, check out this. A few days ago, or maybe last week, I came across this YouTuber, Kid Organic, and I'm liking his content. Go check it out. He has this video where he's digging deep on the swirlers. Like, he's been putting out some fire recently, especially this one. where he goes in on Mr. Clean. Check this one out, and
Swervers,
I'll try to put this
divestors,
in the description.
Mr. Clean, and the magic eraser. Now, for those of you who don't
In the chat.
understand the metaphor behind Mr. Clean, you have swervers, divestors, who worship the skin color white, worship white men. This is how they make a living, promoting white men, showcasing white men, degrading, disrespecting, talking down about black men. So white men are supposed to be clean. They don't do anything wrong. Anytime a white man is in a relationship with a black woman,
Yeah, check out this channel. It's really good.
He is white. It's going to work out because he is white. When he murders his black girlfriend, his black wife, black women who do content on social media do not do content, do not do videos on it. They look at Mr. Clean. They look at this white man as the prototype man to be. He's the prototype. If you don't know the definition of prototype, look it up. So when he does something wrong, like become a deadbeat father, murder a black woman and her family. I covered a story not too long ago of a black woman in Texas dating a Mr. Clean, and he killed one of her sons, left his body in one of the rooms for over a year, decomposed, while his brothers and sister were in another room having to smell it. I may redo that video and put it out again. All of these divestors, all of these swirlers, all of these black women who want to try to date a white man, a Mr. Clean, because just like the Mr. Clean cleaning product, when there's a spill on aisle 4, if you need your home clean, what happens? You have to go to the store and buy product to clean your home, right? The best product in that store to clean your home is what? Mr. Clean. You can clean your toilet with Mr. Clean. You can clean your entire bathroom. You can clean your kitchen, your living room, your garage, your attic with Mr. Clean. And this is what the divestors have done. Because she has had failed relationships, not because she is a good person and black men are just dogs. No, because more than likely she's a dog. She's not a good person, but she's not going to admit it. They do not want to hold any accountability. So they're going to say, no, my relationships did not work out because of black men. So now they need to go to Mr. Clean to clean up their mess, to clean up the liquid spill on aisle 2. Black men, you're that liquid spill. Black men, you're that oil spill in the ocean. She's looking for a Mr. Clean to clean it up. So therefore, she can't talk bad about him, because if he's bad, that proves that she's the problem. That's why they don't talk about when Mr. Clean kills a divester, a swirler. They only want to talk about when black men do something to them. When a viral video, when a viral crime scene news article about a black woman being murdered by Mr. Clean, they don't want to talk about it. And it's noticeable now. It's sticking out like a sore thumb. Now people are saying, well, why don't they talk about it? They're always talking about Mr. Clean. They're always talking about Mr. Clean. But when he pulls out his magic eraser to take the life of a divester, a swirler, a sometime swirler, because you have black women who prefer black men, but they date Mr. Clean on the side. This is where white man sloppy seconds come in at. I used to do the series on white men sloppy seconds because for some odd reason, black